Hello, everyone. I'm just going to start out by telling the story of the first time that I met Connor. It was the first day of kindergarten. Parents are shoveling their kids into this classroom where they're going to spend the next 9 years of their lives. It's complete chaos. Kids are crying, screaming, getting separated from their parents. And I remember going into this classroom with a few other kids, sitting down at this, children's table, a small rectangular table, and there are a few other kids at the table with me. And the kid across from me, he sneezed, right? Not a big deal, just sneezed. But the kid next to me, amidst all of this chaos, the kid next to me says, "Bless you." And in my opinion, I was sitting there, that was the last thing that I was concerned about saying was "bless you." But this quiet, gentle kid next to me, he just said it out of nowhere. And, I'm wondering, why are you not freaking out right now? Why are you not crying? How could you be thinking about somebody else's feelings in a moment that's so stressful and just, detrimental to our futures? It's just wild, you just don't know what's going on. And he was thinking about somebody else's feelings. And this kid looks up at me and he says, "What's your name?" And I say, "Noah." "What's yours?" He says, "Connor." And then he asked me to be friends. And I said, "Yes, of course." And it's been 16 years, same thing. We've been friends since then. He's just always been a great guy, to say the least, and his spouse, Kat, is just always a great girl. She always has been. In fact, she was in this class, the same kindergarten class somewhere. She was in the same grade school and high school as both Connor and I, so we spent a lot of time together. We've gotten to know each other. We've influenced each other's lives, pretty greatly. It's a lot of time to spend together. But as Connor and Kat take hands in marriage today, I just want to explain why they're here together and why their future just holds nothing but positivity. It can be said that they're the most adventurous, motivational, and intelligent people that I know. I mean, Connor just lives for adventure. Alright, nobody can have a boring day if you spend it with Connor. Just the other day, my mom told me, quote, "It was a normal day. We were headed to the swim club. Must have been 9 or 10 years old, you guys. We got there, and I remember seeing Connor instantly run up to the high dive, scramble to the end of the board, and before I could do anything, he turned backwards and nailed a perfect backflip. It scared me to death." End quote. So I don't know if this is Connor's Einstein mind. He already worked out, the physics to jump off this 15-foot board into the water and nail a perfect backflip, but I'm telling you that this was his first backflip he ever attempted, and it was off of a 15-foot diving board. He was 9 or 10 years old, and it was perfect. So, just an amazing moment for me, for a lot of people. It was crazy. Every day I spent with Connor through the seasons, through all these years, has been great. If it's snowing outside, he'll grab a snowboard, he'll go snowboarding. If it's raining, he'll grab a skimboard and go skimboard the drainage ditches in the neighborhood. If it's sunny outside, he's going to go hiking, fishing, all that stuff. He's going to play sports. And if it's too hot, he's going to grab his boat, grab some friends, go out on the boat, and just have a good time in the water. That's how Connor is. As long as he's not sitting in his basement doing nothing, he's happy. He likes to be outside and be doing things. And I can say the same thing about Kat. She organized the annual ski trip for every year of grade school that I've ever attended, every year of high school. She's always been at the top of her sports teams. She essentially just likes doing everything that Connor does. And that's something that has brought them together throughout these years. She has the same amount of adrenaline pumping through her blood as Connor. There's no doubt that these two enjoy doing the same adventurous things, but what really moves me about them is just their level of motivation that they have. And it's this constant motivation, always striving to be better at everything, do everything better, just be a better person. Motivation is key to Connor's success. That's all there is to it. Connor, an idea that he holds close to him is, quote, by him, "There's never a reason to fail. All it is how you think," end quote. He likes to succeed. He likes to keep trying things, failing, until he succeeds. Obviously, he doesn't like to fail, but he uses them as motivation to work towards being better and to succeed in the future. That's always just a central theme of how Connor operates. Senior year summer, I remember he goes, takes the boat out. We're all going out. We're gonna go wakeboarding, right? And he looks up and he tells me that, I've been trying this backflip, on this wakeboard, but I haven't been able to get it. I've gotten really close, but I just can't get it. I'm gonna get it today. And I was like, oh geez, like, we're gonna have to call 911 and figure this out. It's not gonna end well. And I can tell you that I have never seen somebody hit their face on the water so hard in my life. I thought he was done for. He gets up on the boat and he tells me, we're going again, man. I'm getting close. Like, I'm almost there. 2 tries later, he nailed it. It was perfect. And he gets back in the boat and he's happy. That's just how Connor is, and that's just how he always will be. And Kat sits in the same motivational boat as Connor. She does what it takes. She does what it takes to be better and do better. And this has caused them to both become extremely intelligent individuals. I mean, both of these people are some of the smartest that I've ever met. Connor's mind works different. He can solve any problem. He can build anything. He can improve anything. For example, one day Connor and I had bought this 1980s dirt bike, and it came in pieces. No instructions. It's from the 80s. Motors we're not familiar with at all, and I've given up. I've given up on it. I'm not going to fix this. I can't do it. Connor had it running by the end of the night, flawlessly, riding it around all over, just having a great time. And he's just always had this sense of just knowing more than everybody around him. That's just how he's always been. Whether it's, building motors or getting good grades. I've spent every year of school, kindergarten, grade school, high school, 9 years of my life, plus 4 for high school, just with Connor. And take it from me, I've witnessed him excel above the rest of the class every year, making honor roll every quarter, semester, year. That's how he is. That's how he always has been. I asked my friend Mike about Connor. Mike has been in the same grade school, everything, as Kat and I both, or as Kat, Connor, and I both. And Mike told me, quote, Connor has always been at the top of the class. I even used to get jealous when I saw his test come back while we were sitting down in these classrooms, end quote. That's who Connor and Kat were. They were the kids that always got better grades than you, and you had no idea how they did it. But that's just how they are, and I think everybody has somebody in their class who did the same thing. They always got good grades, and you're always sitting there like, how are you doing this? But that was them. That was Connor and Kat. So, long story short, Connor and Kat are at a minimum undeniably amazing people. Whether they're mountain biking, working, studying, they've proven themselves individuals just full of adventure, motivation, and intelligence. I can't remember a single time in my life where Connor did anybody or me wrong in any situation. And that's something amazing. You can't say that about a lot of people. Something more amazing is that Connor and I can both say that about his spouse, Kat. That's how they've been. Everything that they do, their backgrounds, beliefs, passions, hopes, dreams, humor, their ideas of fun, everything, it meshes together and forms this amazing, beautiful relationship that blossoms here today for everybody in this building to see. And so I say to you, Connor, thanks for being there for me all these years. Thanks for being my friend, and thanks for this wedding. I wish you guys the best wedding together. I wish you guys the best future. I know you're made for each other. I know it's going to be great. Thank you.